everyone. Welcome back to Melissa Renee Wellness. It's an honor to practice with you today. I'd like to invite you to grab your mat, 2 blocks, and a strap for today's quick 20 to 25 minute flow. Put me on pause, grabbing those items. And once you have them, meeting here in a comfortable seat on the edge of your block. Closing the eyes if that feels safe in your body, or finding a soft gaze if it doesn't. Clearing inhale through the nose. Exhale, let it go with a sigh. One more time. Deep inhale into the belly, feeling the chest. Releasing, exhale, sighing and letting it all go. Beautiful. Heading into a visualization meditation for the first few minutes of our practice. I invite you to imagine yourself at the edge of a riverbank. The water's flowing. And you can hear that there might be a waterfall nearby. And you start heading upstream. Using your imagination, perhaps there's trees or grass or rock formations nearby. And you notice that there's a perfect little place to sit underneath that waterfall. And the pressure is quite light and quite gentle, at least it appears that way. And you put your toe into the water. You notice the cool sensation, but it's not frigid. And you begin to walk over to the waterfall, standing underneath it and allowing it to wash down the crown of your head and the back of the body. Feeling drops flow down the shoulders, the back of the chest, the low back, and down as it joins the rest of the water in the river. And as you sit here, imagining this waterfall to be washing down the back of your body, we're just going to begin to breathe. Inhale as the flow of water is headed down the back of the head, down the back, and exhale as you begin to feel it go down the low back, out the tailbone. Continuing with the breath and visualization of the waterfall. And imagine that it's just washing away all of your troubles. Noticing now if you can feel the clearing, the waterfall coming down your back. Even if you stop visualizing the waterfall at this point. And if not, just stick with the visualization, just checking in here. And for the sake of keeping this video under 20 minutes, I invite you to bring in a little bit of gentle movement, maybe swaying side to side, fluttering the eyes open, and removing the block from under your sit bones. Placing them down on the earth as we head into our Sufi grinds. We'll inhale to come forward, exhale, bring it back. Allowing the movement to be organic here. It doesn't need to look a certain way. Maybe it's more in the chest today for you. or more in the abs. Maybe you're allowing yourself to feel it in the hips. Just continuing with that inhale as we come forward and exhale as we come back. This is one of the more feminine practices of the very masculine practice, Kundalini Yoga. And switching directions, inhaling to come forward, exhaling to come back, which is not what we'll be doing today. We are actually opening up our hips in today's practice. But I just wanted to invite something new, something different for us to explore than our usual flow. Coming to center, taking just a beat here with the eyes shut. Notice how that feels in your body. And bringing the soles of the feet together. Maybe coming back on the block if you need it. I do. I have a natural tendency to slouch. But if you don't, staying rooted to the earth. We are taking butterfly pose. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to come forward. Maybe using the knees or the elbows to press into your knees. Really starting to wake up the hips. Allowing the body to relax as you come forward to the best of your ability without taking the sit bones off the earth. And walking your way back up to a seated position as we make our way to hands and knees. We're gonna inhale, heart towards the heavens, tailbone goes up, 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 core is engaged, crown of the head is reaching towards the ceiling, and exhale, coming into cat, gazes between the thighs, turtle showing back. Inhale, cow, exhale, cat, inhale, cow, and exhale, cat. Bringing in some hip circles at this point. We'll inhale, bringing those hips forward. Exhale, bringing them back. Inhale, forward. Exhale, back. Reversing those circles. Inhale, forward. Exhale, back. Inhale, forward, and exhaling to come back. From here, creating a little bit of heat, so we strengthen the hips as we get that deep stretch. So we're gonna go into some donkey kicks, lifting the right leg off the earth. We will inhale to lengthen, kicking up, exhale to come down, but leaving the leg lifted. Inhale, up, exhale, down. Inhale, up, exhale, down. A little bit different than how we would usually do this. I would normally have you crunch. But today the focus is on the hips rather than the abs. Up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Beautiful, keeping that leg lifted off the earth and extending right leg out to the side for fire hydrants. You can either have the knee bent or have it straight out. I like to bend. And we'll come in and up. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sending that right leg back out to the side, planting it on the earth. And squeezing in, making a squeezing in sensation with those legs. For a little bit of a fascia floss in this area, and to cleanse the liver meridian of the body, we're squeezing in and sending our hips back like we're going into child's pose. Inhale, exhale to come back. Passive on the inhale as we come forward, engaged on the exhale as we come back. Inhale on the other side, right into those crunches. We'll lift left leg off the ground as we inhale, kicking back. Exhale, coming forward. Inhale, up and back. Exhale, coming forward. Again, just bringing it back to a tabletop position as we come forward, leaving the left leg lifted up and off the earth. Foot is engaged, intensifying the sensation you feel in the hip and the glute. We're here for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, and for 1. Taking it to those fire hydrants. Again, knee can be bent or extended out to the side, and begin. Inhale up, exhale down, inhale up, exhale down. And for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Left leg extends out to the side, feet plant down on the earth, pulling in sensation with the legs as we inhale here. Exhale, coming back. Passive inhale, coming forward. Engaged in the legs as we exhale, coming back. And stimulating the channel of chi that is associated with the liver. Few more here, connecting breath to movement. And once you're here, taking the left foot and crossing it over the right leg and sending the hips back for this funky little child's pose for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, for 1. Hands and knees, same thing on the other side. Right leg comes across left. Sending the hips back for that funky child's pose. Just getting some compression in the hips. Coming out of that, coming back to tabletop, stepping the toes, sending those hips up and back. Downward facing dog. Arrive and pedal it out. My first down dog of the day feels so good. We'll inhale to step the feet together. Exhale, right foot lifts up and off the earth. Inhale. Exhale, flip it open. Maybe coming into wild thing. All roads lead back to 3-legged down dog with the right leg up in space. Inhale. Exhale, right foot steps to right thumb as we rise into our high lunge. Really bringing the right toes forward and sinking into that left hip. Working on creating space here. Pivoting that back foot at a 45-degree angle, arms come out to a T. Gaze over the front fingertips for a quick warrior 2. Bringing the right elbow down to the right knee, sending the left fingertips up and over, really feeling the stretch throughout the entire left side of the body. Grabbing your block if you have it nearby and heading into forward fold, a wide-legged forward fold. And we're gonna do this funky thing where we come into Malasana. So sitting in our yogic squat, feet can come in a little bit. Using the elbows to press into the knees. I'm just gonna turn around so you can see me. Planting the hands on the earth, coming back to standing. Forward fold. Shaking the head, yes and no. Maybe taking opposite elbows, coming into ragdoll. And sitting back down into that Malasana. We're just working now the hip a little bit. Stretching with the elbows. Inhale. Exhale, coming back into that forward fold. Beautiful. Stepping it back into plank position. Inhale, rock forward on those tippy toes. Exhale, lowering halfway, chaturanga. Coming up into an outward facing dog. Sending those hips up and back. Downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg lifts off the earth. Exhale, opening it up, allowing the hip to feel stretched and open. Maybe popping back into Wild Thing. And all roads lead back to three-legged down dog with the left foot in space. Inhale. Exhale, left foot steps forward, making it into that high lunge. Scooching those front feet forward as you come and allow it to be low, sinking into the right hip. Inhale. Exhale, pivot the back foot, arms come out to a T. Gaze over the front fingers. Dropping the left elbow, arms reach forward, right arm reaches forward, up and overhead. Feeling the stretch in the front right body. And cartwheeling the arms down, plank position. Left foot comes back in space. Inhale, rock forward on those toes. Exhale, lowering the knees, lowering the body all the way down to the mat. Inhale, heart towards the heavens, baby cobra. Exhale, hips to heels, child's pose. Taking just a moment, noticing what you're noticing, feeling what you're feeling. And taking it back to a seat. Try to keep it under 5 minutes here. I'm used to an hour-long class. Apologies, I have such a hard time keeping it short. Taking the right foot and putting it in the strap, finding your strap, of course. And right foot comes into the strap. We'll kick the leg up and send it to our right. And breathe here. Using the strap to deepen the stretch, maybe pulling on the leg, kicking it back and forth. On the next exhale, bringing the right foot across the body for a twist. Right arm can come out to the side. And releasing the strap, taking the right leg up to the top. We're going to bring the left leg crossed over on top, kicking up with the right leg and using the left leg to swoosh it down. Up, swoosh it down. Flossing your psoas, passive on the way up, resistance on the way down. Up and down. Beautiful. Feet to the mat, heels knocked together. Taking a moment here. And straighten both legs out in front of you. Grabbing your strap, left foot is inserted at this point. And opening up to the side. Again, causing resistance. Using the strap to move the muscle up and down the leg. And on the next exhale, crossing across the body. Left arms out to the side, gazes over the left shoulder. Releasing the strap, left leg lifts up towards the ceiling, right foot comes on top. Passively coming down, or sorry, we're not passively coming down, scratch that. Engage, the left foot's kicking up as the right foot smooshes it down and we're passive on the way up. We'll inhale to come down and exhale to come up. For 3, for 2, for 1. Coming out of our backs, block, if you have a bolster, but I didn't tell you to get one, so just using the blocks in front of you, and we're going to hold a frog position as long as we can. If you have to go, we are at, I think, 25 minutes here. So just taking this for at least a moment, but stay with us for a full minute or two if you have the time and space. Our knees will come out to the side. Our feet will be out a little bit further than the knees. And we're going to just breathe here, sending breath to the area between the thighs. You'll notice yourself naturally sinking a little bit lower and lower. Excuse my cold. gently rise yourself up. Feet come back together. Very slowly bring knees together. Come to a seat. Thanks so much for joining me. Can't wait to see you next time. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, palms together.